Alright. Enter. Click. Enter. Click. Enter. Aight. Hell yeah. Alright. And get into this. Let's play some fucking Doom, bro. Let's play some fucking Doom for a bit. Oh. You little bitch. You know what? I'm loading again. I'm loading again. Yeah, I see you. Tried to get me from behind. Pause. Right after my load. That's some bullshit. More pause. So now we talk about loads. That pause city out shit. God damn. I'm trying that sigil John. Not sigil. Fuck it called? Rust. That Rust John that Rogue was telling me about. Oh shit, these little. Yeah, we got new enemies in this now. Yeah, I know. Club Doom plays Doom. Yeah, we got. Well, it's technically the same avatar, but like you know, it's a drawing. It's a new render. Yep. We got some. Yo! You weren't there before. You get you. Because y'all was fucking me up last time. And you. I like the soundtrack in this new one. Yeah, give me more shells. Give me more of them shells. I need more of them shells. What's up, people? I figured instead of doing the music intro, we just, you know, chill with a bit of playing some actual Doom. Getting my ass kicked, like, immediately. Oh, that's a Revenant. Yeah, that ain't... Okay, where can I go? Where can I go where I won't get, like, totally demolished by, like, 70 monsters at once? Because I only got, like, 9 shells. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's do it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Eat a dick! Oh, fuck off. Woo! No, I gotta get that hit scanner first. So y'all fuck off. Yeah, 'cause you know the second he got an opportunity, bro just gonna light me up while I'm trying to like take care of y'all. Fucker. Push. I see you. More shells. Yeah, Tuesday stream. Like I said, I ain't gonna be here like this next weekend, so I figured I'd like fit in a Tuesday stream. Yo, you get out of here. This gamer Doom. I'm a real gamer. I mean, if we got time, we could watch the Dictator stuff tonight. Yeah, it's we just kind of winging it because I ain't usually do Tuesdays, but I'm gonna be out of town like all this weekend. Some shells, nice. You know what I should do? I should save. Because last time I ain't saved. And, like, all my progress got fucked. Now, where's the next spot I need to go to? It was... here. Okay, what that... Oh, that opened that shit up. Okay. Oh, don't tell me it's more of the... Yes! Chain gun, let's go. Some armor. Some chain gun ammo. Alright. Ooh, rocket launcher. Ooh, revenants. Oh, that's what. Bunch of... No! Y'all get the hell out of my way. Okay. Rockets. Uh-huh. This is getting serious. Triple B, I will read your super chat as soon as I am done, like, fighting for my life here. Oh, I can't go there? It's too high. My short ass need a booster seat. Damn it. Triple B with the 5. If the merge actually happened, it won't. C197, just avoid now. My OCs all gotta kill aura that makes the aura that makes Sonic choose, Rosa choose, and Sonny's all melt to paste. Well, I mean, we at Club Doom do not condone the G word unless it's of Sonichu's. Then it's you know, we don't really. It's more of a, you know, it's more of pest control than anything. All right, let's see if we can do this again without getting like destroyed. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit up the rocket launcher and get as much ammo as I can. And then, what's the quickest escape route? Let's say, like, around there. Alright, go for it. Go for broke. Go for broke. Go for broke. Okay, good. Oh, they get blocked off. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Just block all them paths off. Sure. Yeah, fine. Yeah, no biggie. I'll deal, I guess. Oh no, I'm in the same corner I died in last time. Why are there motherfuckers behind me? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Bruh, these revenants. Yeah, let's get some more rockets. Let's get more rockets. Big Dowel. This is what we need. We need more rockets. Touch that shit. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, bruh. Oh! Triple B with the 2. This is not war. This is pest control. The Daleks. Yo, that do be like a Dalek type. That do be a Dalek type quote. It says I got one new member, but I don't see it in chat. Where the one new member at? My shit just like not working. I love that name, Ray. I love that name. Yes. Yes, that's a great name. Alright, I gotta come up with a good attack plan. Alright, so obviously, they always funnel me over to that side, and what keep getting me be like all the bulls over there who like try to hit me from the back. Pause. Okay. So new game plan. We finna gather all the rockets we can first. Alright, I don't see nothing drop yet. I don't see nothing. Alright. They all finna come out at once, it seemed like. And as soon as I get the rocket, can I feel like it's as soon as I hit that. Ooh, yeah, get that. Get some of that shit. Alright, be ready to get that shit. Yep, here they come, here they come, here they come. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, clear this shit out. Clear this shit out immediately. Y'all have no place here in the land of Jehovah. Oh, there's still some. Y'all get the fuck out of here, bruh. Ooh. No. Alright. Alright, any more rockets? Where's we out of rockets? Okay, we got 9 rockets. I don't think 9 gonna do the job, bruh. Nine ain't enough. Okay, we got another one. Did we get rid of all the revenants? Bro, if we got rid of all the no, there's one there. There's at least one there. There's another over there. Bruh. Okay. Let's see here. Esau with the 2. Sent the Perry edit last night. Edited it in 2 hours. And I didn't really do video edits. But have fun with it. Might make one for last night's stream. Alright, cool. Are they on your channel? Or are they on my... Did you send them to my wall on Twitter? Because I am not aware of where they at. I'm gonna give this one last go. Alright, we're gonna give it... Okay, check wall. Bet. Gotta give this one last good old college try. I swear I'm not bad at Doom. Ooh, a berserk? Okay, I'm gonna need that later. That will come in handy, maybe. Do I got all the rockets I could possibly get? Yeah, look like it. Ted comment with the 2. Can you watch Wigglewood Magician's Brick? I mean, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that is, but, you know, it sounds fun. Boom, boom, boom. Get rockets. Get all the rockets. All the rockets. Okay. Damn, bruh. This motherfucker's everywhere. Do we even got enough? Bro, we ain't got enough ammo for this bullshit. We emptying everything on him. Okay, run over here. Ooh. Some of that. Woo! Woo! Ankle breaker. Ankle breaker. We're playing some defense. Yeah, y'all two need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we getting rid of the cacos. Get rid of all the cacos. Oh, come on. There gotta be more rockets. Okay, I don't see any revenants pulling up, so we might be in the clear for a bit. Pinky's coming in hot. Gonna have to circle strafe this. Boom. Bruh, go down! This one's stubborn! Okay, I gotta have more ammo and something. No. Okay, 5. 5 works. 5 works. Okay, more ammo. Aha, there you are. Fuck out of here. Alright, we left with 1060 bullets. Bruh, I am saving after that. You kidding me? That shit was whooping my ass. We still got more pinkies and revenants. Oh my god. Yo! 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 Okay, idea time. Let's settle this with our fists. Cause I got berserk. Yeah, just hit him. Yeah! Settle it hand to hand like man. Like men. Plural. Can't talk tonight. I'm too busy focusing on not getting my ass beat. Oh, what? There was a whole box of rockets over here? And I kept missing it? Aw, bruh. I'm low-key salty about that. Okay, so there is a way to get that red key card. Somehow. Oh, yeah, I might as well let y'all know. Cruel King's done. And, like, it's all on Patreon right now. But, like, next week I'm gonna drop it officially. But I figured we'd do a listening party tonight. Because we got, like, some people in here and shit. I'm down for a listening party. You know what's throwing me off? I'm used to hearing the "bada" noise when, like, whenever you get a pickup in this game. And, like, I guess it's like a default because they ain't doing that here. Like, I'm not getting that, like, audio cue. Low key, the shit throwing me off. Okay, I think I got all the rations I could possibly get here. So, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Just throw some fireballs at me from across the whatever. Ouch! Ew, he hit me. Uh-huh. Oh, you little dick. I see you. I see you with your little hole in the wall. Yeah, get out of here. Shit, bro, where's that coming from? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the other hole in the wall. I see y'all. Aha. What the fuck is that? No! That is too close quarters, bruh. It is too close quarters for that shit. Y'all out of pocket for that? Oh, good. There was an inviso bitch in the way. That was probably my favorite, like, running gag in Danny Phantom back in the day when they'd call him Inviso Bill. Oh yeah, Perry knows damn well about holes in the wall. He's very acquainted. Ah, shit. I'm gonna need... Okay, at least I have 60 rounds and not like 2. Yeah, that's right. Get a no scope. Get a no scope. I don't know what any of that shit does. I'm just pressing buttons. Oh, okay. Oh, this part finna confuse me, ain't it? I hate puzzles. Yeah, I'm gonna just avoid that for now, because Lord knows that, Lord knows that, that's a trap. That's a trap if I ever seen one. And I don't mean the fun kind. What's the fun kind, you ask? I'm not saying. I won't elaborate. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Is there a biosuit anywhere? I feel like there should be a biosuit somewhere. I mean, there's stairs going right into the sludge. That's telling me there should be a biosuit nearby. I ain't see shit. Oh my god, bruh. I ain't got enough ammo for y'all. Triple B with the 2. When we get in the 32 export vid back, I want to remake it. If I'm keeping it a buck. I ain't too happy. At some point, I want to get into like video game and port reviews, as opposed to just like talking about cows and stuff all the time. Damn! Rude! 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 Where am I? Okay, you're getting punched. But yeah, at some point, I want to like do more videos about like ports and shit. You know, be a bit more of a casual video game channel as opposed to, hey, check out this dipshit like pedo on the internet type beat. Which even then, like when we're talking about Doom, we couldn't avoid because the 3DO Bull was apparently a sicko too. You just can't fucking escape the shit. Okay. You know what I would really like? I would like that. I'd like that orb, please. Okay, what do I do about these? Do I got like do I got any more shells? I got 8 shells. Yeah, nah. There we go. Get rid of some of these imps. Some of these imps just in the way. I'd prefer they weren't. Bruh. Bruh! There we go. Y'all may have noticed, I ain't using vertical aim. I don't do vertical aim in Doom. I'm sorry. I don't do it. I can't. It don't feel like Doom. Okay, if I want to play Quake, I'm gonna play Quake. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right, I was just there. Let's... Oh, I see bullets from a hit scanner. fuck was that? Nah, 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 nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that hit scan shit. Okay, no. Where's my super suit? Okay, so. No! Okay. A lot of people with source ports play Doom with vertical aim nowadays. Like Rogue be playing Doom with vertical aim, which, you know, I ain't gonna hate on bro for that. But that just ain't how I play Doom. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a WAD. This actually, like, part of the official. Like, check this out. Check this out. If I go to quit. Oh, it just quit the whole fucking thing. Well, Steam and GOG.com got, like, Doom 1 and 2 remake. Well, kind of remake. The reboot, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. I don't know. It come with all kinds of extra features, including extra map packs, like official map packs. That one called Legacy of Rust, I believe. Yeah, Doom 1 and 2 re-release. The shit gas. Like, me and the homies play it online every now and then. Like, it's great. Yeah, what are you talking about? I support official releases most of the time. I support official releases. What you talking about? What you talking about? Okay. We like almost 30 minutes in. We should get into... Alright. Cruel King. I have a folder with all the songs. All the songs. Do we want to start from the jump with March Madness Megops, which y'all should be well acquainted with by now, since I dropped that back in like September? Or do y'all want to hear go right to the new shit? Y'all want to go right to the new shit? Like, what we feeling? Because I am down for either or. We can listen to the whole Cruel King shebang, like, you know, from start to finish. Or we could just go from where we left off with Act 1. Start with the new shit? Y'all feeling the new shit? Alright. Oh, I see some for the beginning. Oh. Y'all gonna make me start a poll, ain't you? Y'all gonna make me do a poll to decide. Ain't you? I can tell. Okay. Okay, overwhelmingly new shit. Nah, alright. Well, my apologies to anyone who said from the jump. You'll just have to go and listen to March Madness Megops on Spotify, like y'all been doing, like y'all been doing for like the past couple months. Alright. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I guess I should give the lore dumps as well. That's right. We get in lore dumps because, like I said, Evals is and has always been like a story, like a hip hop opera. Know what I'm saying? Alright, so I got lore dumps on all the new songs as well. So let's see here. Cruel King starts with introducing the Megops. You know, the little rap clique gaining some popularity. Alright, but then one of their biggest critics get kidnapped. You know, not wanting to miss out on eventually rubbing a Grammy in said critic's face, they go to rescue him. They go to rescue the bull, and they get lured into another dimension where Evals is running a weird, like, death race tournament like with these strange cards that summon monsters. Think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX meets Twisted Metal type beat. So the Megops obviously they can obviously tell this tournament a ploy to get their necklaces, because they necklaces got pieces of the Acor on them, which was the big MacGuffin from the last volume. Okay, so the first 5 to 6 songs of Cruel King is just telling that story. So everything from here on out is like, how about, you know what? I'm gonna just read the lore dump for the next song. Next song is called Conscious Chaos. CD, that the main bull. Where he at? CD, yeah, there we go. Yeah, our main guy. CD has gotten impatient, not wanting to participate anymore in this stupid tournament. He sneaks out of the Megop sleeping quarters and goes to rescue the critic himself. There's a large palace in the center of the kingdom where Evels is staying. They have to be keeping the critic there somewhere. CD had caught a view of the soldiers bringing him in prior to some of the matches. Luckily, he's used to scaling ridiculously tall towers, for his stage dives. He cuts the glass to one of the windows, makes his way in. He hears guards complain about one particularly annoying prisoner in Block C, Jackpot. Making his way to the dungeon, he knocks out the guards, takes the keys, unlocks the cell, and wakes up the critic. Already, bro's yapping about what they'd done to him and something about an Acor, yada yada yada. CD tells him to shut the fuck up and follow him. So far, everything's been going on without a hitch. That is, until they make it to the mess hall. Turns out Evels is there. He a midnight snacker. Without hesitation, the critic, who's a big-ass bitch, starts yelling and screaming, ratting bro out. Hey, Evels turns around. The critic snatches the necklace off of CD's neck and throws it to the unaware overlord. But as the Acor shard from the necklace makes impact with Evels, like touches his skin, because he threw it right at him without bro even notice. Alright, bro ain't even know. It burns him. Aha! The Acor can apparently burn Evels. Let's see. He gets up from his chair to find the critic yelling, "There, you have your Acor thing or whatever. Now send me home. Do whatever the fuck you want with him." And a nervous CD who can't help but stare at the burn mark that his jewel left on the quote-unquote indestructible Cruel King. Evels eventually scoops the necklace with a napkin carefully into an empty chalice for safekeeping before turning to the 2 intruders. CD nervously chuckles. I get the feeling we wasn't supposed to see that. Without even answering, Evels opens a black portal behind the 2 and pushes them in before immediately closing it. A void of pure nothingness. Before CD can even look over to the snake that sold him out, ratted him out because he a bitch ass, the critic is swallowed up by the darkness around him. Guess this is it, but nothing's happening to him the way it happened to the critic. He's just floating, but why? He feels something in his pocket. There's another Acor necklace wrapped up in a sticky note in his back pocket. Figured you'd screw this up, LOL. Take this for safekeeping. Bunny Brand, his homie who's in the Megops, helping him out in this tournament. Alright, so that's the big lore dump for Conscious Chaos. That's the biggest lore dump, so don't worry. The other ones be significantly shorter. So now it's time to actually just play the John. Y'all ready for some breakbeat? We gonna get some breakbeat. We got some breakbeat action in this genre. Let's fucking go. Oh, that bass is so good. Y'all hear that? Building up. Also, the lyrics are on Patreon if anyone's inclined. Because I don't know where else to put them. Oh yeah, I ain't officially dropping it tonight. This is just the listening party, so y'all can get ready for when it do drop. But expect it on Spotify and all that shit next week. I gotta get all that shit sorted out. Hey. I really wanted to capture that like super like obnoxious boss theme vibe. Wave of your hand, feel a sense of motion. Learn you can swim through the abyss like it be the ocean. Hours turn to days till you find a source of light to guide you. A hand reaches out and you hear a voice. Follow me if you wish to escape the void. Cause now that the conscious chaos locked its eyes on you, you're worse than dead. You better hold on to what you have. Oh yeah, Volume 1. Volume 1's on YouTube. The first half of Volume 2's on YouTube. So you got some catching up to do. What'd you miss, Stinky Fist? You missed me playing Doom, and you missed the first song of Act 2. Because Cruel King dropping soon. Cruel King Act 2 dropping soon. Alright. So that's the first song. Let me get another image up for the next for the next song. This next song is called Missing. I love this. This might be my favorite like piece of Evel's lore so far. If you heard in the lyrics, CD gets saved from the void by a mysterious hand. Who could that be? Well, I'm gonna explain it to y'all. This next song is called Missing. Here's the lore. Meet the Puffa people, an ancient race of lizard people who have been missing for thousands of millennia. No relation to any particular bearded dragon or lack thereof. The cards that have been used in Evel's death race circuit come from their ancient magical scribe tree called the Clock Tower. Simply break off a piece of bark or just like sliver a piece of paper off of it. Picture a creature you wish to summon at will, and if it so happens to exist in any dimension, the tree's power shall summon it. But only with the hieroglyphics that mark the piece afterwards. So, basically, you hold an empty piece, you think up a thing, scribes the thing on it, makes a picture of the thing on it, summons it, and you can summon it from here on out. That's how it works. Let's see. The Puffa people had tried to use the tree's power to summon all kinds of eldritch beasts to fight the cruel king, but all have failed. Eventually, they gave up and retreated to this pocket dimension that was thrown into the void. They have found a way out, but have decided to stay here instead, out of fear the cruel king will find them. But they just discovered CD just floating there, and they want to know, hey yo, what's up with that? This next song's finna have like heavy, like Untitled Unmastered by Kendrick vibes. Nah, I ain't scrapped the Puffa people. I love the Puffa people. I was fucking cracking up when I first came up with that.
There you go. Just imagine an interdimensional canvas with creatures powered by magic. Your thoughts could call them to action, could wipe us up by the masses, but served us once as assassins. Was once a powerful asset, but now just came to his majesty. Yo.
Oh, I love those little.
Why do you think that we go missing? Why you think our tools around, but we still missing? Despite the canvas can summon any beast we envision. Ain't been a single one yet, or even army strong enough. Every attempt ending an explosive fission. If only there was a weakness, something he kept a secret.
Well, that's why I have the picture of. I forget what they called in Skyrim, but I pretty much just like imagine, you know, these bowls right here, like from Skyrim, but like, you know, in McP-Boner's art style. Something like that. Something similar to that. A little more bearded dragon features for obvious reasons. Argonians, yeah. Think like Argonians mixed with bearded dragon Argonians in McP-Boner's art style. And you got the Puffa people. And yes, that do be a reference to the one DBZ dub, the Speedy dub. CD, you must join us in the Puffa people.
Tonight! Cause we don't wanna just go missing. Cause we don't wanna just go missing.
Yeah, they don't wanna. What?
Cause we don't wanna just go.
Then it stops. They went missing. Alright. 1, 2, 3 in chat if you remember Usurper 1 and 2. Cause guess what? We got Usurper 3 and 4, baby. We got Usurper 3 and 4. We gotta continue it. We gotta continue the tradition. Let's fucking go. Usurper 3, Usurper 4. Alright. Hell yeah. Be hyped. Be hyped because this shit, some of these songs be like maybe the best I've ever produced. Like dead ass. These have been some of my favorites. These are straight up anthems, alright? Usurper 3, here's the lore. It's the morning of the final race. Bunny Bran and Mad Clam, you know, CD's homies, the other two members of the Megops, have been able to hold their own despite missing their team member CD. Not that there's much competition left. As the racers stage at the starting line, a mysterious new racer approaches in their vehicle, parks, and turns off the car. The other two Megops are relieved to see it's CD stepping out the vehicle, with a new deck in hand and a core shard hanging from his necklace. Evels, atop his statue, looks more tense than ever. Sorry to interrupt, ladies and gents, CD shouts, but today's event is cancelled. I suggest you go home. Y'all in the splash zone. Evels pulls out a deck of his own, knowing that he can't harm CD directly with the Akor shard in his possession. I don't know why I'm like picturing like the like shitty like meme cartoon Robotnik voice here when I'm thinking of this. Like you insignificant little runt, he scowled. I don't know how you... And then CD says, hold that thought. He pulls out a card. A massive shriek can be heard light years away. A spot in the distance grows ever closer and closer behind CD, who is holding a card. You see, I found out why you might have ran into a dead end searching to complete the Accord. And, they should be on their way right about now. Hold up, let me see if I ain't got the picture downloaded. I knew my dumbass was missing something. I knew my dumbass was forgetting something. I have a kick-ass picture. You know what? I'm gonna open Vivaldi real quick. I'm gonna open Vivaldi so I can display it without it being a pain in the ass.
You're not ruining my music!
Oh yeah, there's Perry. Y'all hear Perry throwing a tantrum, you know. Perry's also in the stands. We making that canon. Perry just in the stands, like geeking out the whole time. He's the halftime entertainment. They have halftime entertainment, and it's Perry. All right. So I'm gonna just let him keep screaming and shouting while I look for what it is I'm trying to find.
And this is to kick off baseball season. Perry retrieves.
All right, now I got the picture. Let me download it. I'm a professional streamer. I know exactly what I'm doing all the time. Okay, save image. Because I want to show y'all this. McPboner did an awesome job. And this is going to be the cover to Cruel King. I'm letting y'all know right now. This shit going to be the cover to Cruel King because it is straight gas. Alright. So let me open up my window. Open Vivaldi. Let's get this picture on here so y'all can see it. Alright. I know, the anticipation, chat. The anticipation is palpable. Alright. There we go. There we fucking go. And what's the lore? Yes, a massive flying golem appears, made from chunks of what's left of the Accord. It lifts CD up and holds him in his hand. After giving a command, the monster rushes and destroys the Evel statue that he's standing on top of. Evels himself dodges, but visibly scratched. So now that I quote-unquote know too much, Mr. Cruel King, CD Gox, let's fucking dance. And that's where Usurper 3 come in. Oh, let's fucking go.
Who's a villain? I just run without pizzazz. Don't need no hero to save us. Now we can jump your ass. My life is like a movie with my 8-mile head ass. But I guess to you it's somewhat like escape from Alcatraz. Or rebel without a reason, don't get results. But now I can go Rico Rodriguez out just cause your luck's run out. So I'll give you a chance to throw in the towel. We done making the rounds. You finna go down in just one. Everything comes to an end.
Star. And my Kanye bag with this fucking production.
No exception.
What?
My acquaintance, do they look familiar? Maybe they've been wanting to meet your bag. Get the throwing hands like Rayman. This what you looking for now?
I love that bar.
All I see is someone stuck inside of all that they create. Dislocated jaw like everything comes to an end. Eternal reigns, no exception. All shall fall, or one shall stand. I will fight to ensure it happens. 'Cause everything else comes to an end.
Oh, and this hook took a minute, chat. This chorus had to be reworked so many fucking times. I think this is what I spent half the fucking time on. Trumpet solo. Let's fucking go. So that's Usurper 3, chat. Alright. That's Usurper 3. Evil's showing up and being like, oh, you's a villain, just one without pizzazz. You know, on his Megamind bag, in his Megamind bag, know what I'm saying? But turns out, this ain't the master plan bro thought it'd be. Yeah. Yeah, turns out it ain't the master plan. So here's the lore for Usurper 4. So, he says as he limps over to the other two Megops in their car, that first round could have gone a lot better. The golem was destroyed. While it was able to do damage and put up a good fight, Evil's triumphed. He threw CD right through the golem and it shattered. Shards of the Accord now rain from the sky. Get in the car, Mad Clam shouts. They barely avoid getting cut to bits by what could be essentially described as shark specks of diamond falling from the sky. They wait for the shards to stop raining. Luckily, it ain't too hard. It isn't too long until they see a burnt up Evils, because, you know, of course shards burn him, just raining, but he's still kicking. Let's see here. Burnt up Evils angrily approaching their vehicle, visibly in pain as he walks on top of the Accord pieces, burning the shit and penetrating his feet. Penetrating his feet and burning the shit out of him, I mean. Not even an inch in drive, the front tires pop as they try to roll away on top of the pieces. Bran, give me your water bottle. A bloodied up CD in the back seat, grabs it from the passenger seat cup holder, starts pouring it on his shredded up, torn up jacket. He opens the back door, grabs whatever shards of the Accord he can off of the ground, and he wraps up his forearm into a fist, with shards sticking out at the end. Almost like a strange, lethal spear. We fucking end in this. He rushes out the car, holding his spear behind his back so Evils can't see it. As Bran looks out the window, he notices the Accord is reassembling itself, a little bit at a time. The shards are reassembling. God damn it, CD! He rushes out the car too. What happens next can be best described as a punch-out fest of all time. For all omniverses can hear the blows coming across from other dimensions as they are traded in succession. Alright. So, what's the best way? How do we make that into music form, Chad? How do we tell that story in music form? I'll tell you how, with this fucking beat. With this fucking beat. Check it.
Breaking glass, I'm holding on to die. Just like the golem jacket ripped apart to shreds and drowned. In my own blood, I
Fucking Toms.
got the strength to stand upright by
why it took me so long. I was having so much fun with this.
Our big friend no longer with us. There remains far from the sky. Make one hell of a makeshift weapon. I'ma make sure that this not in vain. I won't see you in
Some Suicide Boys vibes. If y'all familiar with them.
Bringing the energy like knobs. How you like me now that I'm gone buck wild? I see them starting to enjoy self. I think I am too. I miss the violence. Corey settling the hell. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I'm too far gone to really care. Wanna punch away that smile. Raining glass, I'm hoping not to die. Just like the golem, jacket ripped apart to shreds and drowned. In my own blood, I barely got the strength to stand upright, but I'm too far gone to know as that's a
Check it. Ooh! Let's fucking go! I don't mean to hype myself up, chat, but hear that. Fucking electric guitar in the background. Then it just fades out. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna run it back real quick because I want to hear that again. I want to hear it from the beginning. Here we go. Ah! I love this too much. As you can tell, chat, I'm a bit proud of this song. I'm a bit proud of Usurper 4. Usurper 4 kind of a vibe. Kind of a big vibe. Alright, y'all. Final song, chat. We already at the final song. Cruel King is 11 songs in total. Alright. That was the big climax, but we got a bit of a twist ending, chat. With CD Veils. The last song is called CD Veils. Alright. Y'all ready for this? This the ending of Cruel King. This is how Cruel King ends. CD slowly starts to wake up. He remembers blacking out after one particularly nasty hook to the face. As he slowly regains his vision, he's half expecting to wake up in a hospital, or hell, probably that cell in the dungeon where the critic was being kept. But no, some kind of extravagant room. Like, honestly, a little gaudy for his taste. Let me do like my best dorky vassal voice.
Oh good, you're awake, sire. You have a very busy day today.
The fuck you just call me? In fact, CD remembers this little twerp. This was like that vassal that was always following evals around during the pre-race ceremonies. Matter of fact, he remembers everything. But that's the thing, he remembers everything. He remembers shit from his perspective. He remembers shit from eval's perspective. He recalls seeing it from both ends somehow. from their line of sight, from their eyesight, and what they was feeling. Yo, Bran and Mad Clam can be seen in the doorway. dressed in them goofy advisor outfits, them goofy advisor fits that they was always laughing at in between races, because they always thought Evil's advisors looked pretty goofy in them Johns, but there they are, just rocking that shit. An Omniverse is atrophying faster than we thought, and that damn puff of people clan's gone missing for like the 7th time, Brand states. If you don't want protests breaking out in the Capitol again, you're gonna want to get your ass up, quick. As they rush off down the hallway, CD looks to the nearest mirror to find Evel's looking right back at him in the reflection. Oh, fuck, he says. And that's how Cruel King ends, and y'all have to find out what happens next in Volume 3. But for now, let's enjoy CD Veils. As soon as it fucking loads. There we go. One of my favorite bands be the Rippingtons. You might notice some influence here.
Wake up, I'm feeling nauseous. Wake up, like deja vu. Wake up, you've been out for a while now. Wake up, I don't even know where you are. Wake up, where the hell I put my keys. Wake up, on the table in the mess hall. Wake up, hear a familiar voice, but what if that face? Something gone horribly wrong, cause
I'm gone wrong.
This time before. This is not my old wardrobe, and I know for a fact this is not how the back of my hand's supposed to look, bro. I remember everything plus more, my memories and others. Hard pressed to find that anyone else even noticed. I've turned into what I hate the most, but this time I'll do it right.
I'll do it right.
But was it even something I was living? I swear what came before was
It's not a dream.
you ever wake up finding you're the better. Well, this time I'll do it right. Am I him or me? Well, a bit of both. I can feel it in my genetic code. They say I'm acting weird today, and maybe I should pay a little visit to medical. They say that monster did a number on me. It's even weirder hearing it from the homies. I know for a fact you were there too, but I won't argue. I'ma just do what you told me. I just wanna wake up in my own room. I know where my things are. Yo, this better be a dreamer than a dreamer than a dream. But the more time passes, the more I'm shaking.
Drink.
I don't think I'm waking. We got a mission now, and Omniverse is failing. Lucky y'all, I still remember the protocol. Some things don't change, till I know it all. I've
Turn into what I hate the most, but this time I'll do it right.
But was it even something I was living? I swear what came before was not a dream. You ever wake up finding you're the better? Well, this time I'll do it right. But was it even something I was living? I swear what came before was not a dream. You ever wake up finding you're the better? Well, this time I'll do it right.
Told y'all I wasn't ready for the fucking sax solo.
I swear what came before was not a dream. You ever wake up finding you're the better? So see you next time. So see you next time. So see you next time.
See y'all next time. I guess I'll see y'all next time. Okay, one more time.
This time I'll do it.
Fuck it. Brum, 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 brum.
You ever wake up finding
This is sneak peeks, technically. We kind of just did a listening party. I kind of wanted to release this genre like this week, but I got hella plans, so the official release is gonna have to be next week. Guess I'll see y'all next time. Ooh! Damn! And that's Cruel King, chat. At least Act 2. At least Act 2, chat. That is Act 2 of Cruel King. That was so much fun. That was so much fun to make, chat. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea how much fun I had just like coming up with ideas for this. Liquid Toph just gifted 5 memberships. Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Appreciate you for that. That's 5 homies with emojis. It's 5 homies with emojis. You know what? Do I got any more evals emojis? Did we replace all the evals emojis already? Ah, fuck, dude. We did. We did. I'm gonna have to get some evals emojis and CD emojis here for the release of this. Cause Cruel King, yeah. Not to toot my own horn or solo my own sax. Oh my god. I don't know, at least we got New York Sith. We got Yurt Sith. He's pretty close. Oh my god. I don't know, so what do y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? Y'all think that's ready for Spotify and CDs and vinyls to be pressed and shit? Y'all think it's ready to go, or do it need a bit of work? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to see the yeah. Yeah, it was. I had a good time. That was my. It's my little evals project, my little song. You know, chat. You know how I've been doing it. We started with the Sector Complex. You know, making fun of Cyrax songs. We did the Stoner Cookbook. You know, doing you know, some King Cobra food hacks. We did Dandercast and Smoke Sessions. You know, for Daniel Larson, and then for good old Chris Chan, we got evals. But evals hold a special place in my heart, I think, because I don't know, I always wanted to tell a goofy ass little story like this, and this was like the best possible way it could turn out, in my opinion. So hell fucking yeah. We already saw this last night. So I think, fuck it, let's watch the whatchamacallit, the fucking dictator stuff. Necessary information. Dictators. Part 2. Oh, 1 second, chat. My, both of my monitors have decided to fuck up. So let me, as far as, like, reading chat go. So let me just quick get that back up. Let's see here. Create. Go live. YouTube. There we go. Now we back in action. Now we back. Okay, so Necessary Information made a second video, I was told, about dictators. So where the other dictator video at? Dictators. Oh, okay. It was just 11 months ago. Damn. Okay.
Dictators are some real freaky fellas.
What the does that even mean?
They lie.
Do you have nuclear weapons?
What was the question?
Cheat, steal, and yes, occasionally eat people. So today, let's talk about some of the weirdest, wildest, and most inhumane things that these terrible totalitarians have got up to.
Yep. Dictators, the lolcows of the political world.
Starting with Fidel Castro. But
Ooh,
first, my
what
friends,
Castro doing?
So, you guys may
No!
know I'm adopted.
I'll tell you what he ain't doing. He ain't giving us ads.
Going to take out for the first
I already seen my heritage. I'm mostly Sicilian, and I'm like 2% Tunisian,
Irish?
which makes sense because
Alright.
like Tunisia's like what, a trip to Wawa away from Sicily.
Right, so today's the big day. I got my results back, and we're gonna figure out what I am made of. I guess, genetically speaking. Let's find out. All right, the big
Yes, that
reveal.
is canon
Let's
star.
see.
Courtesy of McPboner, we do have art
Yeah,
for
the
that.
music for it too. That's
If I can
pretty
find
neat.
it.
Okay, some white
Low key
people.
pretty
That's
funny.
what I was
Where the
anticipating,
fuck
pretty
is
much.
it?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Yeah. Scandinavia. Yep. That makes sense to me.
Oh, he's still on the
Sweet.
ad.
Wow, that's basically exactly what I would have anticipated based on the color that I am, but it's good to know. it's pretty cool, actually. I bet this is neat. And here's where things get really cool. Not only does MyHeritage show you your genetic breakdown, but also
Not a
your
sponsor,
DNA
Tubes. I'm
matches
just
out
trying to
there
get
in
the
world.
art up
Personally,
that I was talking
MyHeritage
about.
showed me more than 10,000 DNA matches from all over the planet. That's pretty neat. And MyHeritage has a promotion going on right now, so click that link in the description box below and use coupon code INFORMATION to get free shipping. Who wants to pay for shipping? Nobody. Not
Yeah,
I.
here it
No,
is.
sir. So
It's
click
when
that link and
Evels
enter code
catches
information to
CD
get
and the
free
critic.
shipping,
We didn't
support
bother
my channel,
drawing the
and
critic.
find out more about
But yeah,
yourself and your
the
heritage.
buff of people,
with MyHeritage.
some
Click
of
that
them
link.
have gone down
Huge
dirty.
thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. And now, let's get into it.
Ad's over.
Fidel Castro. Some dictators use their immense godlike power for women, wealth, and warfare. And others just...
Oh, we've seen a
they
bunch.
just really want some
We've seen a
milk.
bunch, like with Toph. He needs
And
some
the
milk.
former dictator of Cuba, Fidel Castro, fell in
Also, what? Hold up. Run that back. What the fuck with his fingernail?
and the former dictator
Okay, I think that's someone else. That's someone else. I thought that was his hand for a sec. It got freckles like his face do. So it got me thinking that's his hand.
of Cuba, Fidel Castro.
Oh, no, that is his hand. Oh, it must be a
fell into
Photoshop.
the latter
Must be a
camp.
fucking Photoshop or
Probably
something,
the
because no
former.
way.
Also, but milk as well. He was a milky boy, certified. And you'd be very well aware of just how milky this boy was. In fact, if you've ever seen this masterpiece of a video from top-tier YouTuber Sam Onella, that I will absolutely be using clips and info from throughout the segment, so please don't
Eastside
hurt
with the
me,
2.
Sam.
Do my
I
Perry
love
vid
you.
next.
Okay, please
It on my
acknowledge
alt account.
existence,
I
alright?
bet.
I can't keep making new
I'll
emails
get that
to spam you with anymore. Castro
up
was what
on the
you
queue.
could call a maniacal milk maniac, a devious dairy
God
dictator.
damn. How much milk did bro drink? How much milk did bro drink? Oh, I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. So many milk jokes. And it all finna be nasty, I can tell. Triple B with the 10. I had a dream where Sonichu was staring down mountains of corpses of regular people, proud of himself. He turns around and then you hear, buried the light deep within as blue Pikachu Sonic reveals himself. Bro, you having some crazy ass dreams. You might want to give the Sonichu reading a bit of a break. You might want to give it a break. I remember when I was reading Sonichu from my videos, I was having some crazy ass dreams too. I was having some wild ass dreams. Issa, I can't find it on my wall. You added me on Twitter, right? Like tagged me on a post, cause I don't see it. Eon with the 2. He needs some milk. I love that meme. I love that video. He needs some milk is so good. Alright, so I might just have to like reset Twitter.
Cow
'cause
juice
shit
connoisseur
ain't
of the highest
working,
order.
apparently.
And he used his power over the Caribbean nation of Cuba to try and achieve some pretty lofty lactose-based goals. Castro appears to have always had this almost fetish-like fascination with the good white stuff. No, not that white stuff, okay? He wasn't dictator of Colombia. I mean this white stuff.
Damn!
Milk. Long before Castro seized power over Cuba and became a dairy-loving dictator, he was just a humble, dairy-loving communist guerrilla resistance fighter. And his loyal supporters within Cuba, being well aware of the bearded Batista haters' proclivity for all things dairy, would send an ice cream cake to Castro every year on his birthday while he was fighting the Cuban capitalists deep within the jungle.
They'd send him what? They'd ship him ice cream? What kind of ice cream? Better have been chocolate and vanilla. Them's the only two except... Ooh, what if it was like caramel fudge? Ooh, that's my favorite ice cream, chat. Y'all don't even know.
Now, did the ice cream cake not turn into an ice cream puddle from melting in the tropical Caribbean jungles that Castro was fighting in? Well, there's actually a very
ice cream
interesting
cake,
answer
god
to
damn.
that question. I would assume. I don't actually.
Moose tracks. Oh my god. Okay, low key. I got a funny story about moose tracks. I got a funny story. Was that it was like way back in high school. Was at a homie's crib, like sleeping over. They had the house had a pretty neat setup. It was like it was two brothers. Each of them had their own individual bedroom, but they was linked by a shower. And so one day, as my friend whom I'm sleeping over with, as he like goes to use said bathroom, he finds his brother. We gonna call his brother let's see, what's a good generic non-doxing name? Let's see here. Jerry. We finna go with Jerry. Bro catches Jerry in the shower, which is like a stand-up shower, sneaking moose tracks. Bro was eating moose tracks in the shower. He wasn't showering. He didn't have the shower on. He wasn't naked or not. He was just, they've been having like this whole thing about like sneaking ice cream and shit in that household. And it's like, bro, it's like, are you eating moose tracks in the shower? Then, before anyone could even say anything, you hear thumps from the stairs. It's bro's dad. It's like boom, 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 boom. Cause he heard it. He heard that shit. It's like, are you eating moose tracks in the shower? Boom, 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 boom. The fucking door flies open. Jerry, you're eating moose tracks in the shower. Bro opens the door to the shower because it was like a glass door. Yoinks the moose track. The moose tracks from Jerry's hand. Uses his other hand to quick flick on the hot water, slam the door, and leave. Bro did not like his moose tracks getting snatched. Oh my god, it was so good. I love it. Jerry, you're eating moose tracks in the shower. Turns on scalding hot water. Out of spite. Oh my god. It was great. It was great. Sleepovers at that house were always a hit. There was never a dull moment.
Know how the hell they did that. If you do, for some reason, know that very specific information, please let me know down in the comments. I'm sure it's necessary. Once Castro
thank you,
did
Isai. I see it
power
now.
through a siege on Havana, he celebrated in his customary fashion with a nice, hearty milkshake, something that he loved almost as much as his famous cigars. So, naturally, the CIA tried numerous times to poison his very frequently consumed milkshakes, and naturally failed at this task every single goddamn time, given that they are... Well, okay, let me put it this way. If killing Fidel Castro was football, the CIA would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, okay? They suck so f***ing hard at that. Not limiting his dairy desires to just standard milk and shaked milk, Castro was also an avid consumer of iced cream.
Of ice
Once
cream.
reportedly
Yeah.
ate 8
Yo! Oh. Y'all ever seen this commercial? 1, 2, 3 in chat if you know this commercial. I love this commercial. Oh my god, it's so good. Can we digress to that real quick? I love this commercial so much. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm forgetting the name of the John. Yo, what is this fucking... What is this front page, chat? What the fuck is this front page? YouTube, I know I watched some crazy shit on stream, but y'all doing me dirty here. The fuck is this? Perry Snowboy. This is the wildest front page I think I've ever seen. Little Baby's Ice Cream, yes. Little Baby's Ice Cream commercial. Alright, this shit's great. If y'all ain't ever seen this before, this is some nightmare fuel.
There's good reason for my glistening skin, and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat Little Baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life. When you eat Little Baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little Baby's ice cream.
The fuck you just walk into, Jacob, as Lucas? Little Baby's Ice Cream. The best ice cream John in town.
Go ahead and lick something. We lick you very much. If you want to lick something, lick us. We love to lick. We lick to love. We're love lickers. Little Baby's
Tug in
ice
the
cream.
corner, goddamn.
Ice cream is a feeling.
Ice cream is a feeling. Triple B with the 5. Dream then had an epic Kingdom Hearts 2 battle between Sonichu and Pika Sonic. I sent a vid battle on Blue Sky, and Pika says, my guess is no one loved you before. I mean, Chris loves Sonichu. Chris loves his creation very much. Can't say the same for, like, everyone else, but, you know, it's, but, you know, Chris likes him.
Scoops of the stuff in one sitting, which is more than 2 full pints, and he did this after already having finished a full meal. So, I don't know if the diabetes fairy...
I couldn't tell you, I couldn't tell you. We like Brain Rot Central.
Communist utopia or what?
Okay.
But for whatever...
Only Philadelphia can, like, produce such, you know, exquisite individuals like Meek Mill and Emily Eucas. Only in Philly. Only in Philly.
Reason she did spare him from immediately going into an insulin coma like any normal person would in that situation. Castro enjoyed ice cream so much, in fact, that he created an entire ice cream complex called Copelia that took up an entire city block and has been described as, quote, Cuba's communist ice cream cathedral because of its immense size and
God damn! It's the people's ice cream, chat. is the people's.
Intricate architecture, which definitely stands out against the, well, rest of Cuba. Now, not only did Castro enjoy milk, shaked milk, and icy milk-based cream, he also enjoyed the solid, savory milk that the U.S. government stores 1.3 billion pounds of in underground caves. Cheese. Castro was so fond.
Wait, why do we have that? Why do we have that? Why? Hold up. Why do we just have an underground bunker filled to the brim with cheese? Can we get a video about that? I feel like that's some necessary information. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should. I feel like what?
Also enjoyed the solid, savory milk that the U.S. government stores 1.3 billion pounds of in underground caves. Cheese. Castro was so fond of Cuban cheese, in fact, that he once boasted it was better than that of the nation that's famous for, literally 3 things. And cheese is one of them. It's sex, wine, and cheese, which is, of course, the very stinky nation of France. All right, now that I think about it, I guess we can throw in, being stinky, striped shirts, and eating frogs to that list. But cheese is, France has good cheese.
Hold up. Go back to the AI snail. I love it.
Striped
Not
shirts
this one.
and eating frogs to...
Yo. 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 I love that. That shit look like something out of an 80s movie. Like we get a movie called Snails about these wild snails going around biting people's ankles and shit.
But cheese is...
Well, it plays
France
The
has
Heat
good
is
cheese,
on.
Okay? It's a well-known
The
fact,
heat
certainly
is
more so
on.
than Cuba. When Castro was once hosting a French diplomat in the country, he offered the stinky Frenchman some similarly stinky Cuban-made Camembert cheese, and the Frenchman was actually quite impressed with this, saying, well, you know what, I'll just let Sam speak on this one directly.
French guy was like, hey, not bad, it's almost as good as the French kind. Try it again. I think you'll find it's even better than the French. Alright, I wouldn't say that. I'm sorry, are you disrespecting my cheese? In my house? On my island? No, I mean, it's good. I just said the French kind is better. Maybe if you froggy f***s bathed once in a while, you'd be able to taste the cheese instead of your own B.O. Listen, you've got your cigars, we've got our cheese, live with it. Fine. Fuck him, it's good cheese.
But to produce all of that glorious Cuban Camembert cheese, Castro still needed milk, and a whole lot of it, in fact, to feed his insatiable dairy death drive. But Castro, he had a bit of a problem in that domain, as while Cuba did have
Yes, I love the
weren't,
hypothetical
exactly
snail.
the top tier.
I think the hypothetical snail almost as funny as the gorilla versus 100 men. I love that fucking gorilla debate so much. That gorilla debate is so fucking funny. And the fact that it's blown up as much as it has is amazing. It's like Harambe 2.0, man. It's like Harambe 2.0. Like, I've been seeing that shit on NBC. They're getting, gorilla experts to, discuss it.
Tier mommy milkers.
But the snail
Castro
also
would hope
dope.
for.
Yeah, the snail
Cuba
always
had
know
two
where you at.
varieties of cow at this time. The Lorenas, introduced from Spain during their rule over the country, and Zebus, which came over from India somehow, and have a very funny name that I like to say, Zebu. 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 It's fun. Now, both of these varieties of cow were well equipped to handle the hot, humid Cuban climate, but not exactly equipped to handle the hot, humid Cuban dictator's lust for their luscious udder juice. Which is to say that they didn't produce much milk at all compared to other varieties of cow. And were mainly bred for their meat. On the flip side, the classic white and black spotted cows that everyone pictures in their heads when they think cow, known as Holsteins, are total milk-making machines. Just absolute dairy-dumping units. And even though they are mostly bred for cold weather, Castro thought, you know what? F*** nature. Okay, I want milkshake, and imported thousands of Holsteins from Canada, of all places. Now, while Canada and Cuba
Oh, I'm sure that went great.
I think that that's about as much as they have in common. They are not, when you think of Canada, you probably don't imagine warm, sunny beaches and impeccably tanned yet polite locals. Okay,
I'm sure that went great, and nothing about the ecosystem affected the cows or the milk in any way.
Seth Rogen, poutine, and most importantly in this context, snowy cold weather. And Drake, I guess, but that guy, Kendrick's winning.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
So all of Castro's imported Canadian cows that...
Bruh, the debate's still going on, chat. Y'all hear about this? The debate's still going on. Like, bro, the beef ended like a year ago. And I see, like, you know, podcast hosts and shit, like, hip-hop podcast hosts, like, still debating this shit. Like, to this day, it's crazy. It's like, bro, the beef's over. Get the fuck... Like, we already got the Super Bowl performance. Like, it's done. It's game over. Like, we can move on now.
We're accustomed to cold weather and Tim Hortons show up in hot-ass Cuba, and we're kind of freak the fuck out about experiencing sweat and seeing a brown person for the first time in their lives, and consequently we're apparently too stressed out to produce milk in the volumes that Castro demanded. So
they were still able to produce milk, just not as much as Castro wants.
Obviously, the only solution here was to build an enormous, incredibly expensive, several-acre large refrigerated AC warehouse to keep the cows at their preferred milk shooting temperature 24/7, which Castro then did. He did that. I don't know if that came off as a joke. He actually did that. He built that thing. But it turns out, shocker, cows also get kind of stressed out when they're forced to live in a giant chilly AC warehouse and never see the sun all day. So although they did start producing a bit more milk, it still was not near the amount that they pumped out in their natural Canadian habitat, and the difference certainly was not enough for Castro to keep shelling out the ridiculous amount of money that I imagine it takes to keep a giant space like that cold in fucking Cuba, so he had to scrap that idea too. Castro's next brilliant plan to get around this issue was to engage in a bit of bovine-based eugenics, and quickly got a team of scientists to embark on the valiant mission of crossbreeding these Canadian Holsteins with Cuba's native Zebus, who were accustomed to the even more scorched...
God damn. Just import some milk. God damn.
Indian climate to create a new heat-hardy milk shooter the likes of which the world has never seen. One with the perfect mix of heat resistance and milk-making persistence. And this scientific effort actually paid off, with the Cuban smart men eventually successfully producing the perfect cow, which Castro dubbed Ubre Blanca, or the white udder in English, which kind of sounds like some sort of superhero heifer maintaining justice on dairy farms across the tri-state area, but no, it was just a really good cow. The white udder was so good, in fact, that it actually broke several
I need to rewatch that
records
show. It's been a minute.
with its peak milk
Been a minute
production
since I've seen
capacity,
that.
topping
Since I've
out
seen
at a
Cow and
whopping
Chicken.
29 gallons from this single cow in a single day. I like those numbers. And Castro certainly liked them too. I mean, this guy had gone through a lot of bullshit, no pun intended, to produce such a creature, and now that science had birthed this heat-resistant, milky freak into existence, he was absolutely over the moon, again, no pun intended, and he straight up loved this thing like it was his own cow-shaped daughter. But to be fair, the guy actually just loved cows in general a lot. And this admiration for our fine bovine brethren eventually led to Castro asking those same scientists to do something unholy, mostly, but also pretty...
Oh no, what'd he do? What'd he do? I'm scared. I'm scared, chat.
Hilarious. You see, Castro wanted these smart-ass science fellas to find a way to create teacup cows of sorts, tiny little dog-sized cows that could be kept in people's apartments as pets. And
those are pretty funny cows. Those are pretty funny looking cows. You could I got a good lol out of that. You could call them lol cows. Everyone could have their own personal lol cow in the apartment.
create teacup cows of sorts, tiny little dog-sized cows that could be kept in people's apartments as pets. And when the scientists involved raised the very obvious problems with this whole spitting in the face of God to create a freak of nature mini cow and then keeping it indoors in an apartment business, Castro countered their concerns with the very sane and logical solution that people would just have to also grow grass indoors on their apartment floors.
I mean, I'm sure there's maybe a case or two where someone's like managed to, have done that. But it was probably fungus, and it was probably due to them hoarding and not taking care of their house. More than anything. Sleepy Tanuki Productions with the 2. Cave Vid sent on Blue Sky. Fave Moose Tracks flavor. I don't really eat Moose Tracks enough to really know what my favorite flavor would be. If I'm keeping it a buck with you, I don't really know. I can't answer that question. But yeah, I'll definitely hit up Blue Sky so I can
for the cows to graze upon. So, needless to say, yeah, the Cuban government never produced any dog-sized mini cows that we know.
Darn.
At least, I'm honestly still kind of holding out hope that they did, because that sounds fucking adorable. I love cows.
Yeah, low-key, yeah, I do
want tiny
want
one to keep my feet warm under the covers while I sleep before it hops up and eats my floor for breakfast. That does sound objectively dope as hell. But alas, no Cuban dog cows. But at least Castro would still have his beloved Ubre Blanca, the white udder, who, despite not being the size of a dog, he and the Cuban people still adored to an almost comical level. Updates on the white udder's health status and general cow escapades were frequently ran in Cuban newspapers. And when the thing eventually did do what cows do sometimes and straight up fucking died in 1985, Castro commissioned a giant marble statue to be built in her likeness. Unfortunately, Ubre Blanca was kind of a genetic anomaly, a freak of nature in her own right. Not so much as a dog-sized cow, but this one actually existed, that the Cuban scientists were never actually able to replicate, and thus the cow died before getting to breed, dickless and black-pilled, and Castro actually had her DNA harvested after death.
Damn, chat. Bro logged on to Reddit. And nothing was the same.
To attempt to literally clone new magnificent milkmaids in her heavenly likeness. This, though, much like those teeny weeny dog cows, never came to fruition either, and Castro later died, never getting to see his dream of a cheese-encrusted Cuba with milk rivers flowing down the ice cream mountains into the milkshake lakes.
Yeah, bro really wanted to be a dairy Willy
Wonka.
For real.
Cow-sized proportions. And you know what else is a tragedy? Well, everything else in this video, really, if I'm being honest, that was definitely as tame and lighthearted as we are going to get in this one, folks. It is kind of hard to get sillier than a communist dictator being more concerned about dairy products than a secret shadow government entity known as the CIA trying to assassinate him literally 600 times. But
Yo. Y'all think there be like memes that exist of this, like Wojak CIA, like, no, we've been trying to get rid of you for decades now, Castro, and then you get Chad Castro, and he's like, ha ha, milk go brr, milk tastes good. There gotta be a meme like that somewhere. You know there gotta be a meme like that somewhere on the internet. In the farthest reaches.
It's really going to get pretty grim from here on out. So just...
Alright, let's see here. We got 20 minutes left. Do we want to continue with dictators, or do we want to go to some Perry shit? Okay, I'm gonna write this queue up for Thursday, because yeah, I'm streaming Thursday too. Like I said, I'm gonna be gone all next weekend. So all this coming weekend. So I'm streaming tonight and Thursday. Alright, so let's see here. We got dictators. We got Perry's porn tabs. We got the John that Sleepy Tanuki sent me about Okay, it's like a Wendigoon video. So Wendigoon video. All right, what we feeling? Perry? We feeling Perry? All right, yeah, let's get some Perry in here. Let's do some Perry. It ain't a Club Doom stream without Perry nowadays. Okay, we gotta get Perry up in this bitch. I understand. Wish to proceed.
Perry, your skateboarding career was a failure, and your shitty snowboarding tattoo is a lie and should be removed.
Your shitty mouth. Shut the fuck up.
Let me finish. I like how even the super chat, no Perry finna try to like talk over him, so he shushes him. Shh, let me finish.
My cock and braid my pubic hair. I was knocking on the door. Why didn't you answer?
You're disgusting and you're not allowed here. I would never answer the door.
Diabetes, 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 diabetes.
Thank you, Wilford. Diabetes, diabetes, diabetes.
Diabetes, diabetes, diabetes.
You were not knocking. I didn't hear you knocking. Nobody told me that somebody was knocking.
Bro really has to get inside. Bro really got to use it.
Lying fat slob. Old fat slob. Disgusting whack off.
Why you gotta add old? Oh, is that Perry snowboarding? Is that Perry snowboarding? Let's go! This is good. Yeah, some Perry snowboarding. Ignore the fall.
Hello, my dirty little cum slut. I'm so happy you're throwing your summer
God.
pool. I can't wait to bend you over while...
That's probably how Kevin Spacey greets most people, if I'm being honest.
Jeremy
That could actually be Kevin Spacey's YouTube
records,
account.
and you're begging for a fillet of fish once you shoot your warm, creamy load.
You're lying, disgusting, creepiest weirdo. Number one weirdo, I can't stand McDonald's filet of fish. Never liked it to begin with, never want to eat it ever again. Holy fucking shit. Number two, you're not allowed here on any day, whether it's today or the 26th of June. And number three, do not come here, because if I come back on the 27th or the 28th and I find people in my apartment, meaning fingerprints on my shit or things broken in my home,
Fingerprints?
boy, there's going to be lawsuits going up the yin-yang. I'll go broke to sue the shit out of every one of those fucking losers that break into my home. Son of a bitch. And there's video cameras everywhere. So in the hallway, there's video cameras. There's video cameras on my porch. So you'll get caught. You'll be caught. Definitely caught.
You will be caught. Yeah, no wonder the shit got age restricted. Kevin being zesty as hell.
Jackass.
Randy Callahan celebrity chili jug.
This reject writes and says Randy Callahan celebrity chili judge for $10.
Judge,
I
not
don't know
jug.
why, because it says when we are finally face to face after 33 years on June 26th, they'll be able to cut the sexual tension with a knife. Oh, really? Dude, if I ever see you again, I'll cut you up with a fucking sword.
With a sword? Not with a blade. Not with a chainsaw. Not with a knife. Not with an axe. Not with anything like real or intimidating. Like a sword. You know, like a katana from the pawn shop, or like some Renaissance sphere double-edged blade, like sword. Fucking Excalibur.
Your fucking gayest anniversary ever. Jagoff. Never allowed here.
What the fuck is it? Okay, Christian and the Merge.
From Perry? From Perry? Bull fucking shit! It was from Don! You flaming faggot!
He came over and asked if he could kiss me, and then he gave me a
Oh, you lying faggot! You sick son of a bitch!
It don't look like Perry, really.
I never wanted that faggot kiss! Thank you, Rosie's right.
Lucky son of a gun.
Lucky
Lucky
son of a gun.
the fucking Donald Trump tweet. Lucky son of a gun. That's nuts. That's nasty work. I love that.
Donald Trump, yeah. Bullshit.
Did was fun. It was charming. It was
Fun and charming? No, wrong, faggot. There's nothing fun and charming about a forced gay kiss. Ever. Ever.
Tom, you should have seen his history last month. I hacked his computer just to see his specific wording on his searches. They are as follows. Brother-son makeup, casting director and young stud, enema play, barnacle porn, and polyp queen.
Barnacle. What? How's that even work? What you mean, barnacle? Oh my god. Barnacle what?
Yuck, Perry.
Liar.
Oh, barnacle boy.
Liar. I never look at that stupid stuff, you moron. Holy smokes, you're a freaking liar.
Well, thank you for reminding me, Amy. I am going to check your porn
Oh, Tom
history
is
just,
here. Okay.
Just remember, we're doing a crowdsource.
So
right.
what?
Okay, so just listen. I'm sure your bird brain forgot. We're doing a crowdsource where I'm going to look at your history and just in the past week, any instance of a step, anything, step brother, stepfather porn that you like to watch. That's going to be one ingredient added to your blender based on the items you have and some of the items you got earlier.
Yeah,
okay?
the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy fandom doing a little too much, I hear.
All right, and you'll do that in a bit. But let me thank you, Hot Amy, for reminding me.
There's nothing hot about that sick bitch.
Okay, well, you can see why people call her Hot Perry. Okay, I mean, look, I get that you don't like her and everything, but you know why she's...
Yeah, because she's robbed me and my oldest brother.
And then he robbed you. So then who do you get to rob?
He robbed me, and so they're both...
Oh, because he's bad at running his stream on his own. Like, he don't know how to work the computers or, like, keep a flow to his, like, show going. So, like, he got Tom to work on it with him.
Let's see.
Even though I can't tell if he hates Tom or not.
Why don't you just scroll down the freaking page?
Because that'll take forever, so I want to narrow it down. Okay. So, Perry, why don't you read, because it's better if you read some of these. Why don't you read these, and then I'll stop you when you get to a step. And by the way, just for reference, this is last night. This is April 24th.
20 males with big fake tits, like to dress up in college uniforms and fuck in threesome.
That was the last one you watched. That must have did the trick. Like, what was that like?
I don't remember. Just enough to get off. These MILFs are very nasty, and they share two big dicks. They get
I love how fucking bored he sounds reading that shit. He sounds so bored. Let's see, two nasty MILFs with big dicks, yeah, whatever.
nasty, and they share two big... These MILFs are very nasty, and they share two big dicks. They get facial...
Bro, sound like he reading a grocery list. I fucking love it.
In the end. Stop moving that fucking thing. Let's see, the soccer club gets a visit from the blonde and brunette MILF who are desperate for group sex. I knew somebody in that one. I forget whom though. I think it was that one. Anyway. Next one. Hello.
Yeah, the guy who wanted to be a... Oh, that's a deep cut. Oh my god, Fog Blades. What was that again? Who was that again? I swear that was someone we watched on stream before. It was some bull who wanted to be a porn star, and he started listing off like the different genres of porn he wanted to star in. Oh my god. I remember this. Like faintly. Oh my god. I think... Who was it? I think it was someone from Trevlove. I think someone from Trevlove recommended it to me. Like they made a video on the dude, and then they recommended it to people in Trevlove, and I took a look. Yeah, it was some fat Asian bull. He was like, I want to star in porn. I want to start in straight porn, in gay porn, in blowjob porn. Like, he just start listing genres of porn he wanted to be in. Oh my god, it was so good.
Shaking, moving.
Well, I'm trying to get you to read the line.
You go like that, I can read shit. Yeah, put it there. Thank you. Fuck on a cash register in her fantasy busty blonde MILF fucks at the supermarket.
At the supermarket?
Let's see. Her shaved pussy is singing like. Why did you do that?
Okay, I'm literally not doing anything.
You moved the damn thing down.
Can you just read what's in front of you?
No, not when you're moving the damn. Stop.
I'm not moving anything.
Perry really do be an old head. God damn.
These horny MILFs with big fake tits.
I don't think it's the foot guy. I don't think it's the foot guy. I feel like it's someone else. But I know who you're talking about, Raymond.
These MILFs are very nasty.
I don't think it's the foot guy.
As they share two big.
My feet are tickling. I do not like feet sensation. Nah, I don't think it's him.
Soccer club gets
but I remember him too.
The blonde and brunette MILF are desperate for group sex. And the fourth one down says, his bulge gets.
Oh god, I'm glad 4chan down low key, because like
with big boobs, who is desperate to get
people on there were fucking
down.
Wild.
Fifth one down says,
yeah, Tamir's the foot sensation guy, but like the bull we talking about is like even more obscure than that.
I don't think we've gotten a step one yet. Keep going. There's a long way to go.
Blonde MILF with big fake tits is getting fucked hard, and then the guy fucks her dirty mouth.
Are you watching this?
He is struggling. He is struggling so hard to read these.
Like all in a row, like one after. That's what it looks like. The timestamp is like right, like you go from one to the.
I sometimes we'll glance and then go to the next one, and then because I'm not staying on them like for hours on end.
It seems like okay, we got a long way to go. Okay, get to the next one.
All right, we kind of near the halfway mark. I gotta hit the hay tonight. I gotta get to bed tonight, like immediately after this chat. I will catch y'all Thursday. All right, it's a streamathon weekend. Well, not weekend, week. It's a streamathon week. We did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We doing Tuesday. We finna skip Wednesday so y'all can enjoy Too High. And then we gonna do Thursday. Alright? That's the plan. I don't know if this VOD gonna go on Odyssey or not. I don't know. I'm gonna decide later. Just cause like it's an out of the ordinary stream. Say bye to CD, guys. He's great. But he's also evals now, if you were if you were watching that far back. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later, chat. Y'all have a good one. Peace, 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 and sweet nectar. Oh, we will finish the rest of the vid. Don't worry, we will. I got it on the queue.